Hello, family. Please hit that like button, smash that subscription button, and that notification button so you're notified when I post new content. I got somebody over in the corner acting crazy. So you're notified when I post new content. Let's do it. All right. This music industry, how many people have to die to make it? I'm going to ask that same question one more time. How many people have to die to make it? This is the only industry and almost the only genre of music. Actually, it's not. Let me correct myself. This is the only occupation or industry that you literally have to die or sell your soul to make it. I'm sure you heard that. And that's the reason I'm doing this particular podcast. I want to talk about Angie Stone. Angie Stone, a lot of y'all out there know, Angie Stone is a renowned three-time nominated Grammy Award winning R&B singer. I can't even call her R&B singer because she's so much more than an R&B singer. But she's very talented, and she sold over 5 million records, 5 million records worldwide. Angie Stone, and I like a lot of her music myself, actually. But Angie has been missing in action for a while and been off the set for a while. She did an interview, actually a couple interviews here in the last few days, and she was putting the music industry on blast as well. So she's another artist. As you guys remember, Michael Jackson tried to tell us he's no longer here. Prince tried to tell us he's no longer here. And countless other artists, when they go to speak up about what goes on behind the firm, the music industry, I'm going to call it the firm, the industry is evil, and that you have to give up your soul to reach certain heights, allegedly. But a lot of these artists, you see, once they start making the on the album covers and on their artist artwork using satanic symbols. I'm not going to put any of the symbols up. I'm not ready to do that. I'm gonna need to burn some sage if I do. Burn some sage if I get to do it. Putting up pictures of all the artists and the imagery that they're using right in our faces right now. Right in our faces right now. And Angie is complaining that uh, after the loss, she just recently lost her father and her mother. So she was complaining that the music industry, I should say, she's another one artist in the industry is complaining now that the music industry has been using and is continuously using witchcraft. That's not my words, that's her words. Witchcraft to stall her career, and now that she's lost her mom and she's saying this and she's saying that, and but they won't break her because God is in charge. And it's amazing how a lot of these artists have the same experience, and then once they come out and give voice to their experience, then for some reason, this industry, this machine, wants to describe them as their experience is crazy, but they're not quite right. I beg to differ with you. A lot of these artists are very talented and are very woke and are know very well what's going on around them. It's just that technology is allowing them to give a voice to what's going on in the industry. But in this video right here, I'm gonna let you play. Let me let you hear a little of. She's talking about that where the evil and that they're using witchcraft on her.
Work for me to do. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know. Of course, I came up under the enemy's attack all this time. Losing my mom, and all this time, even with my career taking a stall, a standstill. I've come to find out that there was all kind of witchcraft and all kind of stuff being done
Witchcraft.
to try to hinder me but God. You know, I can't allow the enemy to think that he can stop me that easily, that he can just start to handle me any kind of way. It's just not going down because I serve an almighty creator who is saying no to all of that nonsense. So no matter what the enemy tries to bring my way, I am girded in the spirit of Christ. And no, you might try to slow me down, but you cannot stop me. And
She
at the
doesn't
end of the
sound
day,
like
all
someone
your
that's
buffoonery,
confused
your witchcraft, all of the
to
people
me.
that are in my face grinning, skinning and grinning, and meanwhile hate.
Now, we always say there's when there's smoke, there's fire, there's flame. Just here a little bit ago, they had this Super Bowl, and The Weeknd performed. And a lot of you probably just watched it, and it went past you. And a lot of you, like myself, that know the imagery and stuff that the music industry is using to get to our young people, and the messages, the subliminal messages that they're putting out there to sell these artists. That has absolutely nothing to do with music. But I'm not going to play the music because I don't own the copyrights to the music that The Weeknd was performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. But it's incumbent upon you, family. Go back after me and you are done here. Google The Weeknd's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show, and I'm going to just describe it like Angie just described it. A lot of witchcraft and imagery. It's ridiculous. Let me show you just a little bit of it here. I'm not make sure I got the video cut down. But right here, it looks like there's a cityscape in the back of the performance. But The Weeknd comes out in the beginning of this performance. One moment. The Weeknd comes out in the beginning of this performance. Get rid of Angie. Floating down like a falling angel with a choir gown or white gown on. And while he's floating down to the stage, there's red lights, there's red eyes, like he's a fallen angel or something. And why is there red eyes and why is there this white gown? And then all of the background performers are in these white white gowns with red eyes. If that's not enough, if you're not, I'm not some kind of wild conspiracy theory idiot. So get off yourself. Get over yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Listen to the message. But anyway, in this performance, you'll see once you Google it, because I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. In the foreground, there's a cityscape. But once they the camera backs do a backdrop, and later on during the performance, you'll notice that those backdrops, once this moon, there's a full moon, and then the backdrops actually starts looking like once you see all these performers for some reason in these white gowns with red eyes glowing at you. White gowns with red eyes glowing at you. In back of these tombstones. It looks like a cityscape at first. Trust me what I'm telling you. And then look what it looks like once the full moon comes out. How the cityscape for some reason looks like tombstones. And there's like ghouls or these white robe red eye things in front of these tombstones with the full moon, and then these stars shooting up like there's souls going up to heaven or going to wherever. But the imagery is crazy. So Google, let me show you a little bit of it right here. Once you get off, I was going to say once you get off, we get off the phone. Now I'm having an idiot moment. You see here where it looks like a cityscape. Well, see now right here it looks like tombstones. But then they have the full moon, and you'll see that the stars are shooting up, like their souls. The souls that are in these white robes are shooting up through this full moon. And then you have the weekend at this time in front of this light, like he's some kind of antichrist or something. It was just too much, way too much. And I'm not reading too much into it, which sometimes I do. We all do that sometimes. But if you see the video, you'll see for yourself what I'm saying. So there's no coincidence that the weekend and his imagery and Travis Scott and 6ix9ine and all these other NBA YoungBoy, they have all these upside down crosses, and not to state that they're doing demon worshiping or devil worshiping, or but ask yourself why. What does it have to do with music, and why are they using this imagery if they know, and we all know, and if they don't know, then they should do before you have something tattooed on your body. Your dumb ass should do your research. That's real shit. So if they don't know, which I'm sure they do, especially the people with the money behind them know, and you'll know once you see the imagery, why we have all this going on at one time. It's just gotten so blatant. The Super Bowl performance was so blatant and in our face with their pushing. Take a look at that video. Show me some love. Hit that subscription button to help me build my subscription base, and I'll catch you on the next. And comment in the comment section. Let me know where you're from, and let me know what you think about that video once you watch it. I'll catch you on the next.